Hey guys, Richard here. Wow, it's been 8 or 9 days since my last video. Yeah, almost sounds like I was going to confession, huh? Yeah, beautiful day out here. A little cool this morning. So yeah, we had some really hot weather for a little while, and we had that big rainstorm come through 2 days ago. Kind of cooled things down. We like that. We like it. Humidity is low. Look, there's Toby. He is chilling in the cool air this morning, just hanging out. If you can see him, yeah. He kind of matches his little mat thing he's got going on there. Wow, look at this. What's going on? So yesterday we had a couple of Sixthreezero products delivered. Yeah, this is the Sixthreezero Fat Tire Simple Glide, which is the upgraded version to that Sixthreezero Simple Glide, which is the thin tire. And we also have another new product they just came out with, which is the relaxed body. Oh, you know what? I got that wrong. Looks like this is the Simple Glide, and that's the relaxed body. Interesting. That's a huge box. Huh. I just saw the name on the button. I thought, confused. I would have thought that Simple Glide would have been in this one because it's so much bigger, but I guess not. Wow, all right. Anyway, yeah, so really excited about Sixthreezero sending these to us because they've got some quite a few new products out. And yeah, so we're going to get these out, bust them out, get them together today. And these two will be available for test rides. So if you're in Florida or plan to visit Florida and you want to check out some Sixthreezero products, these are two of them that will be available for test rides. You just got to reach out to me over at FloridaEbikeAdventures.com. And yeah, we'll schedule something so you can come out and visit for a few minutes or for just a short little bit and test ride them. What else is happening? Yeah, look, I mean, we got things shifted around in here. We've just been busy in here the last few days or last week or so. I was sick again. That's why I've been taking some time off, just taking it easy. Kind of hurt my shoulder a little bit, and yeah, just kind of focusing on other things. We got a couple big projects here that we're working on. Can't really talk about them yet, but yeah, we got some good things happening here at eBike Reviews and Adventures, and I'm kind of excited about that. Emma's going to be coming over to join us here in about another month or so. Amanda may even follow sometime after that. So, yeah, it could be that we're all three out here hitting it hard. But that's the plan. So, hey, guys, guess what? This recumbent trike right here, you've seen some videos on, a couple of videos on. You know I've had it for sale. Yeah. Well, we sold it. Yep, sold it last night. So, got a buyer from Clearwater, Florida that came down and checked it out, and they really, really liked it. So we're going to be delivering that to them here, I don't know, maybe today. I told them I could do it Friday because, you know what, I'm supposed to be somewhere else right now. I am. I'm supposed to be out on a ride with my buddy Greg and a few folks from Cape Coral area, which is about, I don't know, almost 2 hours south of me. But they came up this direction to ride the Skyway Bridge, or at least part of the Skyway Bridge, and going over towards St. Petersburg. And I was going to go and join them, but there was an accident this morning on the bridge, and all lanes were blocked, and there's like a 2-hour delay. And I said, yeah, I'm not getting stuck on that big old bridge. So I said, you know, I'll just plan on other things today because look, I got plenty to do, right? Plenty to do. So I think I'm going to be doing that today. Maybe reschedule and do that ride. I really wanted to do that ride too. It looked pretty darn cool. But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. I'm gonna get this out of the way here. I had the bike charged up yesterday afternoon, getting it all ready. And look, here we are. Going nowhere fast, as they say. Yeah. So let's see here. We got going on. Gotta get this out of the way. Gotta make some room over here. I can walk around in the garage just a little bit. There we go. Oh, shoot. I guess I can put my toolbox back. Maybe. Oh, stuff is falling. That scared Toby, didn't it? Oh, no. Did that scare you, buddy? It's okay. Yeah, he's wagging his tail. He knows it was an accident. Yeah, this is an interesting little something right here I've been testing out. Got another little something over there. Share some news with you guys sometime when it's appropriate. Let's see here. And I got my little wheelie chairs. Let me get those over here. clean up a little bit before I get started on tearing those bikes apart. Yeah, so, yeah. Don't have as much in here anymore. Look, I mean, if it wasn't for those big boxes right there, right? I'd have half my floor space in here again. Kind of like it. This one's going up for sale. Actually, I can stick that up for sale right now. That's the Sissygad Champ EXT or something. So that's going up for sale. Yeah, just I got to get it posted. And that's it. That's all that's going up for sale. Everything else in here is of a nature that I'm going to hold on to it for a while. I mean, they're just good bikes, and I always, will keep a few extra things around, and because I don't have much now. Yeah, everything else will be kept. Had a little problem with this electric. Interesting, I had a problem with the electric Expedition and the electric X-Peak. So I got to do a little testing with it and kind of figure out what's going on. I haven't contacted electric yet. Now, maybe I shouldn't even talk about it, but it could have been a fluke, could have been an odd thing. Not sure what happened, but basically, I had pneumonia for a second time. So for the past, month, 6 weeks or so, I haven't been doing as much riding. And so these are two bikes that weren't getting used at all. And so they sat here for about a month, not being used. And I had a chance to go riding here one day this past week, and I busted this out to take it, and it wouldn't even power on. I mean, it just didn't power on at all. So I plugged in the charger, and apparently it was completely dead. And so I don't know if that's an issue with the bike or not. It could have been, I don't know. Maybe it was something I did. I don't think so. But then I went to check this one, and I discovered one of the batteries, like, completely dead. And the other battery, it had like one bar. And I never let my batteries get down that low. So it makes me think that there might be something going on here. So I'm gonna reach out to electric and find out and see what's going on there. But I also want to do a little testing and kind of monitor it too, because I don't want to cause too big of an alarm and then it not be an issue at all. Hey, speaking of issues, this tariff issue is out of control, isn't it? Yeah, hey, we're not going to get into politics and things here on this channel, but it is what it is, and I'm a full believer in fairness, so however this thing shakes out, it's going to be ugly for a little while. Let's just hope it's not too long. Hopefully it's not going to take long before things get worked out and things kind of normalize for us. But in the meantime, Meet One is going to raise their prices 15 April. And I asked them, and they told me what they were going to raise the prices to, but then there was that other tariff increase between, the leadership of the two countries, and so it's possible that what they told me is already no longer accurate, and it's going to increase more. So, not crazy bad right now. I mean, we're just talking about a couple $100s, a few $100s or something. I mean, it's not like it's going to go up $1,000 or anything like that, but it is going to increase. So. That's unfortunate, and that's just one company. I'm sure it's going to be the same for like Sixthreezero and every other company here, because they just can't afford to absorb that big of a hit when we're talking about doubling tariffs on these sorts of products. So just be aware of that. If you're going to buy something, buy it now, buy it quick. At least Meet One sounds like they're going to honor all the pricing. If for any orders that are placed before the 15th, they're going to honor that. As long as something crazy doesn't happen with tariffs, right? I mean, 300% increase. Well, then all bets are off. They can only eat so much of the cost, right? So you have to understand that too. Let's see. I've got this Kravit rack. That's a nice rack. It's for sale. I'm going to get rid of it. Used it a couple of times now. My only heartburn with it, now that I've had it for a little while, it's gotten wet several times, and because it's steel, we discovered that the paint job on it was pretty thin, and there's a couple of spots, especially like weld joints and things like that, where it's starting to rust. And I reached out to them, and they said, yep, they are already aware of the problem, and they've already changed it at the factory, so this thing is getting a much thicker paint job to better protect it. So that's good to know. It's still a good rack. I mean, what is the price? I think the price was like $3.99. You can't beat that for what you're getting. It's 100 pounds per tray, so you can throw a big old heavy e-bike on there, and it secures it nicely. And well, go watch the video if you're interested in it. But yeah, for $399, it's hard to beat. It really is. Let's see here. What else? What else is going on in here, man? You know what? We got a community yard sale here in 2 weekends, and I might participate just because I've got a lot of bike stuff piling up all over, and I was going to do it 6 months ago when they had the other one, and I didn't do it, and so I'm thinking we might do a yard sale and something, try to get rid of some parts and pieces and some house goods and stuff that we've been collecting. Maybe the Sissy Gad, if it's still here and hasn't been sold yet. It's probably the only bike though. Yeah, anyway, well guys, that's it. I just want to give you a quick update. I'm sitting here rambling, and I got to get these things open and see what it's all about, so that's on my agenda now. So you guys, yeah, stick around. Watch for the next video. Hopefully it won't be another 8 or 10 days before it comes out. You guys ride responsibly, ride safe.